Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Today I will be discussing red flag number 116, being friends with an ex-narcissist. How strong are you? One of the hardest things to do in life is to express honestly how you feel about someone. Most of you loved your ex, but your ex didn't love you. You learned by now that love was a lie. You must keep up front. Your ex isn't ex for a reason. Reason being most likely, they've shown you who they really are. That's when you must keep reality up front and say to yourself over and over and over again, you don't miss them. You miss the person you thought they were. Can you be friends with an ex? Let's think about this. Let's play the entire tape. Because I know the tape you're playing in your head over and over and over again is in the idolization stage, the honeymoon stage. And it's okay, because in the end, you always think about the beginning. But with the narcissist, you must think about the ending, the discard stage. I know what you're doing. You're thinking about the idolization stage, which brings down the discard stage. But in reality, it was the discard stage that overweighs everything. You must keep up front how they treated you like dirt and had no respect towards you in the end. Ask yourself, would you honestly be able to say hello without having small conversation, without wanting more? The reason why most people stop communicating with someone they used to date is because it will only make things more complicated. Some people can't accept just a hi and bye from an ex-lover. So that's why they decide to cut the communication altogether. When you remain friends with an ex, you are still seeking closure. And from what I see, you're going to have to let it go. I don't mean to sound harsh, but these monsters have shown you everything you possibly need to know about them. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. When a person tells you they still want to be friends, it simply means they want to continue having sex with you. It simply means they know what you are and what you bring to the table. But before they decide you are the one, they still have to date a little bit more to see what's out there. If they have to do this, they think they can do better than you. So what are you supposed to do? Watch them date other people? And have them come back to you to tell you how happy they are? Or have them come back to you when they're having problems? And have you help them with their problems? When they didn't care enough to solve their problems with you? When someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means that their part in your story is over. Their leaving you is not what made them a bad person. The discard stage is what made them monsters. I've said this time and again. It's not what they did, it's how they did it. Please keep that up front. All the grimy things they did to you. You are selling yourself short when you are substituting the discard stage with the idolization stage. When you do that, you are making excuses for your narc. And that's why the narc has no respect for you, because you have no respect for yourself. I'm going to attach the video having self-esteem at the end of this video. I tried to find a video scene of Diary of a Mad Black Woman where Orlando tries to reach Helen to change her mind about what she's doing to them when she was going to go back to Charles, sabotaging their relationship. I couldn't find it, so I'm going to read the transcript to you. Helen: I'm sorry, Orlando. Disappointed and giving up, Orlando turns to walk away from her. Helen: Don't. What? Don't what? What do you want from me? What am I supposed to say? Let's be friends? Is that what you want? Yes. You don't get it, don't you? See, when you really love someone, you can't be just their friend. Helen: I don't want to miss you. And I don't want just half of you. It's stupid. It's selfish. It's also a self-centered person that acts to remain friends. That's a person that just wants their cake and eat it too. They want both people. When they are breaking up with you, especially when it's not on mutual terms, it causes problems. Reality doesn't work that way. My monster wanted me to be friends with her. Transcript from my book. The monster says, I didn't agree when I was ripping her an a-hole. I didn't agree to come here to speak with you for you to bash me. I came here so we can solve this problem. Excuse me? What do you mean solve this problem? I mean us. We need to find a way to make this transition of us work. This breakup. Red flag. This is narcissistic triangulation. This is where the narcissist tries to have both sources of supply to go to as they need: money, sex, etc. With enough individuals, it becomes a harem, where a single, often ordinary girl is liked and followed by a bunch of men, 3 or more, who are madly in love with her. The men often fight each other to get the woman's attention. Narcissists don't have just one person to fulfill their needs. They have many that they accumulated throughout the years. Run! Red flag. Triangulation is when the narcissist wants to be with someone else, but don't want to let you go. This is where I realize my monster still wasn't ready to let me go. I truly believe she expected me to keep the job I had in Houston, find an apartment, and when she's finished her rendezvous with Tyrone, she would attempt to come back to me. In other words, they want their cake and eat it too. Run! I'm thinking to myself, this bitch crazy. You psychobabble bitch. There is no us. There is no transition because the problem has already been solved with my leaving you. I'm leaving you. I'm going home. Today. This morning. I don't want you anymore. The love died when you unremorsefully called me from another man's bed to tell me you were sleeping with him. You're going home? She says shockingly. Of course I'm going home. There's nothing left for me here in Houston. I'm going back home where I'm wanted. Stunned, she sits in silence with a bewildered look, like this is not what I anticipated. I looked at her like she was stupid. You didn't think I was going to stay here and allow you to continue to abuse me? You didn't think I would be available to you at your whim, did you? You see, people, it's impossible to be friends with someone that wasn't a friend to begin with.